That's
yo.
it. We're on. Oh, you ever find that when you go live, there needs to be some kind of like a movie, like Star Wars credits or something?
Yeah, I haven't played around with that yet in StreamYard to like play little videos and all that.
You can, but there's still that abrupt end that goes like just there. So
I see.
I don't know. But so you're working from home, right?
Yes. Not this weekend, but yeah, during the week, working from home. My life really, I feel kind of bad because my life really hasn't changed at all, except for I just don't have to go into the office.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these people sitting there, if you're at home not making money, then I'm not talking about you. But all these people sitting there like, oh, I'm so bored at home. It's like us that have to go because we're essential people. I'd rather be at home, especially, knowing you could get this super virus.
Yeah, like today, I think is the first day I didn't even leave the house at all. Like I didn't even go get coffee or anything. I usually go to the gas station to get the coffee I like over there. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're not able to work because your job shut down, that sucks, man. That's why I feel bad because I'm like, damn, this shit hasn't really affected me, knock on wood, you know what I'm saying? I feel bad because it does affect a lot of people.
So, because in Texas, they're not shut. You're not officially shut down, right? Just restaurants are to go only.
I don't even know. I don't know
because you never go out to restaurants anyway.
No, we do restaurants, and they were at half capacity, but I don't know because we just haven't even attempted to go for the whole week since Monday. So I don't even know. I think we are like on quarantine shutdown mode now. I'm not really sure though.
Okay. If anyone in the comments knows if Texas is shut down,
let me know. Am I allowed to go anywhere or not?
So we are shut down, the entire state. But let me clarify what shutdown means. They announced they're shutting down the next morning, and there was riots at marijuana facilities and liquor stores. I'm not making this up. You can.
I thought those were essential establishments.
Well, they weren't, and then the government got back on the TV. We're going to keep those open for you guys. So now they're essential.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because it's technically like people have medical conditions or whatever, right? For that stuff. Well, not for alcohol, but.
Well, so there's a difference. There's medicinal marijuana locations that just do that, and then there's recreational, but they're keeping them all open.
That's good.
So liquor and marijuana are essential, but school is not.
So that's why I think we can go to the gas station. We can go get food and shit. I don't know. I think restaurants are takeout or whatever, like carry out.
Yeah. I think people are saying it's lagging.
Huh.
The video's lagging.
Well, we weren't talking about anything interesting anyway.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, so they say it's shut down here, but like today I went to go get some to-go food, and because that's still open, and there were so many cars. Traffic was horrible. Traffic's still horrible on the way to work.
Really? That's crazy, because you see stuff like New York City, it looks like the streets are empty.
Yeah. So welcome everybody. It is Saturday night. This is not going to be a Emperor just lost their job. Lagging a lot.
That's what's crazy about that.
Mine says strong signal right here. Must be everybody else. Or, all right, let me see here.
What do I do? I don't know what to do. I mean,
yeah. So, what?
Huh?
I got it. I'm just watching us in a new window, seeing if it's lagging in that. So someone said that it is shut down, just nobody listens in El Paso.
Yeah, that's my boy Adrian. Yo, people in El Paso don't listen. You know how you have like roads where you have a lane, and then a bike lane? Well, like everyone in El Paso will drive in that bike lane to like make a right turn somewhere, like at a red light. But it's like, what if a bike is coming? Like everybody here does that shit, and I don't do it. And I feel like I'm the odd one out because I'm not going into the bike lane to make a right turn or whatever.
I try and hit bikers. They're worth 10 points.
Look at my boy X-Men Exclusives. I forgot he's in Texas as well.
So it is shut down. They're pulling people over, man.
Yeah, here like you have to be on your way to something essential. That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what they're doing here, but I don't think they're pulling people over. So Seattle's a ghost town. Virus. Slick Colt just wants us to drink.
Oh, okay.
So tonight is just kind of an impromptu. Everyone's, not everyone, but a lot of us are stuck at home. If you're you're essential, you're still working, but you're stuck at home. Me and Jim haven't done a chat in a long time. We're just going to shoot the shit. I do have an idea where we're going to compete.
Okay.
But I don't want to tell you what it is yet. Huh?
It's always a competition with this guy.
Well, that's because you kick my ass in the YouTube arena. I got to win something. So every time I start to make gains, so like I'll be like, shit, I got 1,500 subs last month, and you're like, yeah, I got 10,000. So
I just do that to fuck with you.
I know, every fucking time. Oh, so we're gonna do a little competition a little bit. This is not gonna be a late night because it's just not. Jem and I are on the same time zones.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I'm probably gonna do dinner. I'm gonna do dinner after this. Fun fact: I haven't drank since the last time I was on a live with you.
Is that because he's not letting you?
Nah, come on, man.
Hey, man. Hey, happy wife, happy life, man. And you got a cool wife. So.
No, I know. No, but I just stopped doing it, and I don't know, like a health thing, really, and yeah.
All right, let's give a shout out to the chat. We got Half Fast Reviews. Make sure to check out his channel. His last video, he nabbed both Jem and I.
Yeah, he said I never read an omnibus. He said it was what did he say in there?
Yeah, it was like the scrolling. He did like a news report,
breaking news.
Yeah, it's a Sabretooth review, and on the bottom, like CNN, they had scrolling. One was this just out. Jem has really never read an omnibus in his life. And, I think Mr. X is going through calls because he only got 2 statues last week.
Damn.
Yeah,
loser.
it sucks, man. I'm going through some fucking withdrawals. I think in March I've maybe received 5 at the most, and a lot of them were old reused shit that I bought.
I got 2 that were supposed to ship from China, and I thought they were going to be no problem because I had a piece that was shipped from the Philippines and went to Hong Kong, and it got delayed for like 2 weeks, but then it shipped. So I thought everything was cool, and meanwhile, the 2 statues haven't even budged in Hong Kong that are there right now.
I heard the planes. There aren't enough planes. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not.
And then I got one in Brazil that hasn't moved at all either.
Yeah, I got one coming from Thailand. You know which one because you're getting one too. That's mine arrives this week, and I think they said yours is shipping next week.
Nice, yo! I really legit. That's like the most hype piece that I am. I'm the most hyped for that piece.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited too. You should not watch my review.
I shouldn't. Why? Because then I'm gonna get ideas.
So this kind of pisses. I don't know if you know this. I don't like to look at work in progress if it's something I bought. I mean, I already bought, so if it's something I don't like, I can't control. So I'm more surprised when I get it. And everyone sends me all these work in progress photos, like just to show me. Yeah. I don't want to see those. Jeebus is in the house. Blood Bubbles, Vibe, Emperor, Alex, the bidet. Steve's in the house. I have a bidet in my bathroom. And when you know that piece that those types of shits are coming. The other day I ran up there after I ate a bunch of we grilled out some yesterday. I know you guys want to hear this. So I run up there and my wife is sitting on that fucking toilet. I was so pissed.
Yo, I saw your background. I was like, yo, is this guy like at his job in the storage closet or something?
This is my new statue supply fund.
That's just worth more than gold right now.
It is, man. We got X-Cross, X-Men exclusive, Adrian, Querin, Model Vault, Juan.
What did this guy say? What did Slick Colt said? Jem was there once you'll get up to 75K one day. LOL. I don't know at me or you.
Look at that fucking name, Johan Pretkel. That's awesome.
I like that.
Do you know that guy?
No.
I don't know him either. Welcome, man. We got Gabriel. I skipped over Jerry. I met Jerry in person this week. You know what is I sold him a statue. Mm-hmm. You know what his first words to me were when I got out of my truck?
What?
You are a fucking Sasquatch.
You're tall as fuck, I know.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to my man. Everything always in the chat. What up, Mike?
Oh yeah.
Yo, Jerry Bourne. That's funny because he like I think we kind of lived in the same areas in Florida and shit. I think he had a comic shop back in the day and everything.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, man. We had to meet in a parking lot, which was illegal, and do an exchange and kind of catch up. Gavin, Benji, if I miss you in the chat, it's because I don't like you. Big shout out to Emperor Man. That's a tough spot.
Yeah.
Juan's out of work too. Adrian, Tim Klein. What's going on, Tim? Edwin Diaz is in the house. Lowercase Edwin Diaz. Or no, that's capital. You know there's two of them, right?
I did not know.
So one of them only speaks in capital letters, hence this guy right here. And the other one, who also has a pink screen profile picture, speaks in lowercase letters. Different.
Very convenient that they've done that so you can differentiate.
You're drinking, aren't you? They're both cool as hell, though.
Yeah.
Trevor's in the house. Slick Colt. Big D. Which one's Everything Always?
What do you mean?
Or are you not supposed to say that?
He's got some kind of small YouTube channel, I think.
Oh, no. He's always quoting under his name. So you know what's funny about that is I'm a sub to that. I subbed like a year ago, and I don't watch it every day. I think it's about daily content because it's one of the few I get alerts on. But I watch 2 or 3 episodes a week if it's what. And Jem was telling me that he became friends with this guy that runs this other big channel, and then he told me the name. I'm like, no shit, man, I watched that, and I love that channel. The one thing I don't like about it is he gets me excited for some theories that either haven't come true yet or may never come true. But it's some really cool factual stuff. Not that he needs any subs or a recommendation from me, but if you guys are into especially the MCU, you have to check out Everything Always. It's great content.
The thing about him, he's a statue collector, and he just got a whole display that he set up, a whole PAX display, and he was showing me pictures. And that's what made me say, fuck, man, I want to move my statues back into the room here because I had them like in the outside,
in the garage.
Well, no, I had the X-Men display kind of outside of this room, not a garage, but so I decided to move them into the room now, and I'm much more happier now that I did.
Who Dat Booty, awesome name. I PO'd that bitch on day 1 to get the toilet paper head.
Oh, you did get that? What's that supposed to be, like a hush head, right?
Yeah, it came with 5. The deluxe came with 5 different portraits. Tim Klein's drinking my drink.
Coke Zero.
Oh man, he watches me too. That's like a celebrity.
There you go. See, you never know who's watching.
See, I used to think you were a celebrity, Jem, but that was when you were small. Now that you're big, not as much.
Nah.
All right. So what I was thinking tonight, let's get going because, like I said, this is probably going to be just 2 hours or so. I'm thinking, Jem, sound good?
We'll see.
All right. So if you had to say from the YouTube world, everyone in the comments, give a shout out. What is a Jem? What is Jem an expert at? Let's see.
What's a Jem? What?
What are you an expert at? Don't you answer. I want to see what they say because I bet you we're going to get some funny shit. Hey, Joe, the name of the channel is Everything Always. That's what it is. All right.
So what are you doing? Are you waiting for me or are we waiting for someone in the chat?
All right, there we go. Comic history. Omnibus. All right. So I figure, and if you had to guess from a YouTube perspective, what am I an expert at?
Toilet paper.
From a YouTube perspective. In real life, damn straight. I hate the Cody's in the house. Jack's in the house. Jeff's in the house. Dustin's in the house. Elijah's in the house.
We all
game is strong with this one. Jeebus, I said what's up to you earlier, man. Jeebus is a huge supporter of the Extreme channel.
Nice.
Statues and omnis. All right, so this is what I want to throw out to the group. I think Jem and I will throw some trivia questions at each other. He can throw statue trivia question. See, I'm an expert at drinking or buying too many statues. That's true.
That's for sure.
So here's my question: should I throw out comic statues at Jem, or comic trivia questions at Jem, and he'll throw statue questions at me, or should we just both do statue?
What kind of questions are we? We're trying to stump each other.
Yeah, I haven't even looked any up, so I'm going to kind of Google them as we go. Because if it's a comic question and it's one I know the answer to, then you certainly know the answer. So I got to look up shit I don't know. Could be.
But like, give me an example. Like when you say a statue question, like what am I trying to ask you? Like, what is the first? I don't know.
Well, you can't ask me like what's the Sideshow's original Wolverine
or the price or something.
I don't know. I didn't want to give you a heads up though, because I didn't want you to like kick my ass. Rich Link's in the house. Who can name more porn stars?
I couldn't name any.
Oh, look at that. Aaron Milberg just started collecting because of us. Your the significant other or future significant other is going to hate us. Look at Jerry's comment.
Very good analogy.
It's true. Hey, man, I just made a bunch of money selling a statue in a parking lot to some guy. Actually, no. I broke even on it. Music trivia. All right. I got a music trivia question for you, Jem.
Okay.
Are you familiar with a band called Aerosmith?
Of course.
How many number one hits did Aerosmith have?
I have no
idea. Within
30.
3.
I'm going to say 30.
1.
They only had one number one hit?
It was the Armageddon one, the I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, the ballad. That's their only number one hit.
You're telling
tons
me
of number 2 hits.
Dude Looks Like a Lady is not a number one hit.
Correct.
It was in the movie Miss Doubtfire.
Correct.
Not number one.
Yeah. They had like 10 number 2 hits.
Damn. Steven Tyler.
That dude. God, you guys are on fire. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to throw a comic question at you.
Okay.
So when's the last time you left the house? Well, you said you go to get coffee, right?
Yeah, I left yesterday. Today's the only day I haven't stepped out at all. Well, I mean, I took the trash out, but I haven't gone anywhere.
You ever worry that like it's gonna get where we can't even breathe the air outside?
I mean, I kind of assume it's airborne, right? Like, I don't know. I kind of assume that already.
All right, this might be some hard shit. I just Googled comic book trivia, and I'll even give you multiple choice.
Okay.
All right. And first, I'll ask you the question, and if you don't need multiple choice, just answer it.
Okay.
Which character was born with the curse of Kordax?
All right, give me the multiple choice.
Aquaman, Captain Marvel, Hawkman, or Ghost Rider?
Well, it's not Ghost Rider for sure. Right? Okay. Then you're saying it's Aquaman, who
Captain Marvel or Hawkman? And I just guessed on one.
It's Hawkman.
Two?
Hawkman, final answer.
I needed to get a little graphic that signifies a thumbs down, but no, Aquaman was abandoned for having blonde hair, which according to the Atlantean myth signifies the curse of Kordax.
Oh, that's weird. I thought it was Hawkman because Hawkman has this kind of weird reincarnation thing going on with his storyline. I thought it was something with that. All right, so I'm supposed to ask you a trivia question. Like, I mean, what am I going to ask this guy? Let me think.
Anything. It could be movies.
It could be movies. I know you're into music. All right. I know you like to collect the music memorabilia, but like, I need to think of something that I know the answer to.
That's why Google it, man. Use your phone or something.
Fuck, man. All right, I got you.
All right. Khan is in the house. Jeff Road wants to know if you still work for an electric company.
Yeah, I do.
He does. He's working from home, I believe. were chatting about that pre. I'm not stalking him. We're chatting about that pre. Man, nobody got that right. Everyone's guessing Hawkman.
Yeah, I never knew that about Aquaman, but I know Aquaman was like half and half, right? He's half Atlantean, half human.
Well, from the movie, I've never read the comics.
Yeah. All
Come
right.
up with a question.
Wolverine is your favorite character, right?
One of mine. Yeah.
So,
one of.
what storyline establishes the fact that his claws were part of his body, part of the bones that come out of his body?
I don't fucking know. I couldn't tell you in a million. You could give me 2 multiple choice and I would get it wrong.
I don't know if I'm right either. I think it's the Marvel Comics Presents Weapon X storyline.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna test your knowledge here.
I wasn't prepared for this.
All right, what supervillain was created by Emil Blonsky? Accidentally exposed himself to concentrated gamma rays.
Oh, that's Abomination.
Yep, I knew that from the movie.
Yeah.
All right. What superhero grew up on the planet Tamarin?
Give me some multiple choice on that one.
Hawk Girl, Ultra Boy, Starfire, Silver Surfer.
You said Silver Surfer was the last one?
Yeah, I don't think that's the answer though. I forget his planet, but it's not Tamarin, is it?
It might be. Let's go Silver Surfer.
Nope.
What is it? Well, we don't. You just know the right answer for that, right?
Yeah. So Hawkeye, or Hawk Girl, Ultra Boy, or Starfire.
What about Lava Girl and Shark Boy? You know what that is?
Oh,
you know what that is or no?
No. Yeah. I mean, I don't watch the shit, but yeah,
it's a kids movie or something.
Yeah. All right. It was Starfire. That would have been my guess.
Yeah. See, if you hit
easy one.
If you hit me with DC stuff, I'll always get it wrong.
All right. We'll stick with Marvel. Jarvis is the butler for what super team?
Avengers.
I assume so. Yeah. Yep. All right. Who was the first costumed superhero?
Superman. No.
No.
Damn.
Phantom, Arrow, or Crimson Avenger?
Phantom, Arrow, or Crimson. Okay, I'm gonna go Phantom.
There you go.
Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
Yeah. Phantoms. I heard you hated that. I hate
it. Yo, I'm a huge Kevin Smith. View Askew Universe fan. Like Mallrats is like one of my all-time favorite movies. Clerks 1 and 2. His other stuff like Chasing Amy, Jersey Girl, like I didn't love. Dogma, I loved. But this movie was just so cringy, man. It was definitely whack as hell.
The only thing I liked about it is how they kept essentially making fun of how stupid is and pointless the movie was.
Yeah, but even that was so cringy. All the fourth wall breaking was like drawn out, and I don't know, just felt super like awkward.
I liked also that the only other part I liked, they brought so many people back. I thought that was cool.
The cameos is the only thing that made it like, oh, that's so and so. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like they tried to recreate funny moments from other movies like too hard, and it was too forced, and it wasn't funny.
Yeah, that's I don't have a meme that says that's what she said. But so what year was the first comic book printed? 1917, 1925, 1933, or 1938?
Well, first comic book means like some pre-hero shit. I'm going to say the earliest one, 1917. All right, so the next one, the next year. Is it 33?
So 33 or 38? Which one are you going with?
33.
There you go.
That's a fee question, man.
Think she would know that?
That's inside.
All right, here you go. Here you go. Easy one just to help your confidence. Which superhero team includes a sentient tree-like creature?
Come on, Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, I'm just trying to give you easy ones. All right, here you go. T'Challa, the king of Wakanda, is also known as what?
Black Panther.
See, look how good you are.
I mean, you're throwing softballs, man. You're lobbing these in.
Who is Scar's father?
Scar's father?
Skar. Yeah, you know.
Oh, the Hulk.
Yep.
I thought you meant like Scar from the Lion King. I was like, I know who his brother is.
Let's see. Some of these are too easy. All right, here you go. Which member of the Inhumans did Johnny Storm date?
Crystal. I like Trevor McGuire's question. Why can't Cable use his full power? Do you know why? Now, he can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he has to use his telekinesis to fight back the technovirus that's inside of him. So he can't use his full power because he's always using it to hold that shit back. I would have
guessed it was something with his time traveling. But
Steve Pollock says, Jem, what a fraud. What a new Mr. X exposing tonight.
See, come over to my channel. I don't claim to know anything, and I give out false information.
I don't claim. I'm the first one to claim I don't know everything either.
All right, this one you should know. What is the best-selling comic book of all time? Do you want?
It's X-Men #1, 1991.
Damn, you didn't even need multiple choice.
No, sir. But
how many copies? Within a million.
I thought it was a million, 1.1 million or some shit. No?
8.1.
Oh, 8.1 million. Fuck, man. I think the second one was Spider-Man #1, the Todd McFarlane one.
That was easy. All right, here we go. I don't know this. Captain Leonard Mackenzie was the father of what superhero?
No, I gotta give him multiple choice.
Namor, Punisher, Captain, or War Machine.
His name is Captain something?
No, Captain America. Sorry. Yeah, his name is Captain Leonard Mackenzie.
Captain Leonard Mackenzie is the father of either Namor, Captain America was one. And who was the other?
Pheno?
I have Pheno.
Punisher or War Machine?
I'm going to say Namor.
I'm going with War Machine because I think he has a military background, but
yeah,
we'll try yours first.
So yeah, because I thought, because he's also half human, half Atlantean. Is that how you say it?
Yep.
So I figured maybe his father must have been like a captain that found, the female Atlantean and got it on.
What is She-Hulk's day job? This is an easy one.
She's a lawyer.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Was I right about the Cable thing? Hey, virtual hug.
Look through the comments. I need more beer.
Nah, I'm looking at Trevor McGuire. He never told me if I was right or not. Come on, man. All right, Mr. X is gone. What do you guys hate the most about Mr. X? Is it the way he says Namor or Namer?
Especially.
That's what P just said. What's up? You gonna say hello?
I'm not in like any sense.
So, oh. Trevor said I was right. Oh yeah, Zen La is Silver Surfer's home planet. That's right.
All right. Why did Michael Jackson? I shit you not. This is a question.
I know some Michael Jackson history.
Why did he try and buy Marvel Comics back in the 1990s?
Oh, why did he try?
Yeah, you want the options?
Yeah, let's get the multiple choice.
They wouldn't let him write some comics. He wanted to publish a comic book about himself. He wanted to play Spider-Man in a movie, or he wanted to see all the characters or sell all the characters to DC.
I'm going to go with the second option, that he wanted to publish a comic book about himself.
Wrong.
Yeah. So he wanted to. I'm not going to say he wanted to play Spider-Man or sell the characters. What was the other one?
They wouldn't let him write comics.
Yeah, let's go with that one. Damn.
So either he wanted to sell them to DC or he wanted to be Spider-Man.
I'm going to say he wanted to be Spider-Man. Sounds the most Michael Jackson.
No shit, man. Dress up in tights.
Yeah.
He wanted so badly to play Spider-Man in a movie.
You know what I heard about Michael Jackson, too? That he was one of the first owners of a Mortal Kombat 2 arcade cabinet.
Ah.
Pretty cool.
So do the people in the chat know? Growing up, I was the gem of Street Fighter. We go to the arcades and people could not beat me. They'd line up to beat me. They couldn't. So I hadn't played in a while. And in New York, Jem's playing. I'm ready to walk up and put him to shame. I think you got a perfect against me, didn't you? Fuck, man. I got my ass kicked. Who is Nightcrawler's brother-in-law?
I don't know. A brother-in-law? So hold on. That means he would have to have a sister or somebody, or a brother that was married.
Married to a guy. Yeah, that's. I mean,
I don't know.
He was married.
I don't know, because who's his sister? I don't even know. I mean, is it
Mystique his sister?
Yeah. So does that mean that Rogue married to Gambit? Does that mean that Gambit's his brother-in-law? I don't know.
Which one are you talking about, Chris? The PCS or the custom?
Or the hot toy, right?
Cody, I said that twice today. I know I need to stop saying that, but just like Jem said this in a video the other day, is he's like 60% of the people that watch my channel aren't subs. It's same here. It's about 55%. So you got to figure
mine was like 67%.
So you got to figure those people are stopping by for the first time, and you got to figure a decent amount of them don't know what 1/4 scale means. I mean, if you guys think about back to your early statue collecting days, I didn't know what ES meant. I didn't know what custom meant.
Remember, you didn't know subs?
Huh?
Hey, shout out to EvanTube HD in the chat, man.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Huh? Am I lagging here or what?
No, that sub thing.
Oh, yeah.
So when I first launched the YouTube channel, I didn't know. I still don't know what I'm doing, but everyone started commenting on my first channel. They're like, great vid, great statue, man. Thanks for sharing. Subbed. I'm like, what the fuck does subbed mean? I didn't understand it meant they subscribed. True story. Do you know who those are easy. Kitty Pryde superpower. I don't know how some of these are so hard, and then
yeah, Kitty Pryde superpower is to phase through things.
All right, here you go. This one you should know. It's really obvious, but I'm not going to give you multiple choice. What is the name of Kingpin's skyscraper?
Damn, Kingpin's sky. Is there multiple choice?
Yeah, but if you hear the choices, you'll know.
It's Fisk Tower, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of easier than you thought.
Yeah. Can't overthink it.
Look, did you see what Steve wrote? That's fucked up. Let's see. Mystique is his mom. All right. Let's see what else we got here.
Yeah, so Mystique is his mom, and well, I guess Rogue is her foster daughter, right? Yeah. So I don't know.
So it would be Gambit then, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I guess it depends on which timeline. Didn't Magneto marry Rogue?
Yeah, in Age of Apocalypse.
I still haven't read that yet. I haven't read it.
It's kind of confusing because it's not like what you think. It's not like Age of Apocalypse 1 through 10. It's like you have Apocalypse Alpha, and then you have all these 4-issue miniseries that are like, the new future version of these characters, like Excalibur and Weapon X or whatever. You know what I mean? And then you have an Age of Apocalypse Omega that kind of wraps up the series. It's kind of weird.
Okay. I'm going to just do a little timeout here. It's so hard not to think about what's going on in the world. I haven't thought about it for like 5 minutes. It's great. What do you think of the PCS Venom pool?
I think it's cool, man, but it's a huge piece, and it's very expensive. I wouldn't buy it. I don't really have the space for it. I don't know where I would put it. And then I kind of feel like, it's a cool Venom piece, but then it's like on a Sentinel hand, which is kind of weird, but I guess it can go with other X-Men like that. I don't know. I wouldn't buy it personally.
But by the time it gets here in 3 years, you'll have room for it.
I mean, are they going to even follow through? I can't imagine them getting enough orders to actually produce that piece.
Here's a good one. What teenager did Bruce Banner save from a gamma bomb?
Oh, it's Rick Jones. No? Come on now.
Nice.
Come on, baby.
Yeah. All right. What star of the Partridge Family had his own comic book?
I don't know. Nothing about the Partridge Family.
I just know the song. What U.S. president appeared in The Amazing Spider-Man number 583?
Obama on the cover. Come on now, baby.
All right. 2 for 2.
Yeah, Jeebus. Yeah, that's the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z box set that have the little manga volumes in them.
These are all. What members of the Avengers is Thanos' brother? I didn't know this.
Oh, Thanos' brother. Thanos' brother is. Hold on, damn. It's on the tip of my tongue. Damn, is it Mentor?
So the options are Thor, Captain Marvel, Star Fox, or Warlock.
It's Star Fox. I think Mentor is his dad.
What member of the Avengers enslaved the entire planet of Babini?
Multiple choice.
Moondragon, Mantis, Thor, or Silver Surfer?
I'm just gonna guess Moondragon. What did you say?
I was answering Elijah's question.
Oh, that's easy, man.
I would love a kick-ass statue of Mephisto. I would buy that.
I've seen a render of a Mephisto on
The throne.
That shit was amazing, man.
Well, that was done. The art direction on that was done by the guy who's doing the Omega Red. You know who that is?
Yeah, that's who showed it to me. And I guess there's some kind of reasons why they're not able to produce that, but that shit is amazing.
I would buy it day one.
Right, for sure.
I'm skipping all over DC shit for you.
Well, no, go ahead. I might know it.
Here's a good one. Silver Surfer's woman's name.
Shala or something.
Shalabal. Yep.
Shalabal.
Who was not a founding member of the New Mutants? You ready?
Yeah.
Sunspot, Cannonball, Magma, or Karma?
It's Sunspot. Damn, Cannonball? Fuck. Oh, so Magma and Karma. So Karma then. Fucking Magma. I thought Magma was one of the first.
Wait, let's see if that's right. Good job, man. You're on fire. What superhero is Big Barda married to?
Shit. I want to say Thor.
You got Mr. Miracle, Blue Beetle, Martian, Manhunter.
It's Mr. Miracle.
Who the fuck is Mr. Miracle?
Some DC shit. Mr. Miracle, his name is Scott Free. Mr. Miracle was born on Earth, but traded with Darkseid's son, like Game of Thrones style, so that Scott Free would grow up on Apocalypse and Darkseid's son would grow up on Earth so that they would never go to war with each other. Yeah.
So, Jeebus, I recorded today the top throne pieces. That's the video I recorded today. And
Nice.
thanks to Jam, my thumbnails are kicking fucking ass.
My thumbnails are about to be lit from now on, except for I got 2 old videos that don't really have the new thumbnails, but
I'm gonna pull some of mine up. Where's that? Photoshop Express. Here's hang on. Let me find it here. There we go.
Damn.
That's me sitting on an ice throne.
Where'd you get the ice throne pick? Well, that was from like fucking Disney or something?
No, we were in Vegas last year. My wife and I went to one of those below zero bars.
Mm-hmm.
Those
That's
are pretty
cool.
tight, actually. And then let's see what else. You've seen some of these, Gem, but
Yeah. But see, you had the right idea with the Game of Thrones one, right? Like, you don't have to put what the title of the video is on the thumbnail. The thumbnail's just got to catch you, but the title should be something like a searchable kind of thing or something, or to better explain what it is, right?
yeah, I was just half-fast that you had told me all that.
Yeah.
Let me get one more. I got some other good ones too I've been working on. Let me show the other
Go
one.
back on the one you were just showing me.
The Transformer.
Yeah, the Transformer one.
Okay, hang on. It's like frozen.
Oh. Come on, man.
There you go.
Prime One Studios lockdown statue review. See,
Yeah,
I don't even think you need that. I think I would have just put the Transformers logo real big above your head and put like lockdown statue review or some shit under it. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's an older piece.
Is it? All those pieces look the same to me.
They are. They're all $2,000.
I can't do it.
Ice Lounge is pretty badass, man. So everything is made of ice. The chairs, the tables, the glasses that you drink out of. It's pretty badass.
That's cool, man. Looks like you could smoke a nice cigar in there with a nice drink.
Yeah, that'll go well. It is cold as fuck though, but they give you those big parkas and gloves and hats and shit. I'm sure they're closed down now though. All right, let's see more trivia. Oh shit. Okay. What villain made the most appearances in the 1960s Batman TV series?
Off the top of my head, give me the multiple choice.
Joker, Penguin, Catwoman, or Riddler?
I wanted to say I was going to say Catwoman. That's what I wanted to go with.
I'm thinking it's Burgess Meredith. I think it's Penguin, not Catwoman. It's got to be Joker.
Riddler. Oh, it is
Joker. Oh, that's it on this one, man.
Jeebus the Collector is asking where can he get those box sets. You know what? I bought them when they came out on in-stock trades. I don't know if they're on Amazon. They're actually the second printing of them. I don't know if Amazon still has them or not. Thank you, Hugo Cardoso.
So what's going on? I didn't watch your video. I saw the title of it, and I put it in my to watch list. Like I was supposed to get the Wolverine omnibus. I had it pre-ordered. Nothing's coming out now, right?
No, nothing. Everything's delayed because Diamond Comic Distributors is the one who ships all those books to comic book stores or to in-stock trades. I think even to Amazon. Like they're the distributors. You know what I mean? So everything is on hold. I think the Wolverine omnibus has a new release date in August. So we're gonna have to see what happens.
Okay. So let's go to the chat here. Let's give a shout out. Who is quarantined at home and who is living in a toilet paper warehouse?
Sergio Mendez said, "I thought you guys hate each other." Why did you think that?
I think comments we make on the YouTube.
Oh, maybe.
Which, dude, you saw my last hater video, right?
Yeah.
See that comment? I don't care what you say, Jim. I don't care what you think. Jem says this.
But yeah, well, I mean, I know a lot of people. Yeah.
I know you don't. I know you're in a tough spot when me saying that, but it's just like, wow.
They don't know that you're joking because we talk. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Monolith G.
Yeah, we So, do you remember I told you about when I launched the Wolverine video? You sent me a list you had that as an idea too, and we try not to steal each other's ideas.
Yeah.
So I think on Monday I have the statues I most regret selling video. Make sure to catch that because it's not what you think, and I'll just leave it at that.
Were you supposed to drop that some other time, or it got pushed back?
Nope. It was actually inspired by you, but it's not what you think. That's all I can say.
It's all good.
So it's not a copy video.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can say. Let's see who else we got. Cody's Quarantine. Wow, twice in 16 days. I do have some. Yeah, Jem wants to. You want to buy my Bloody Guts?
I do actually, yeah.
When I'm unless the world ends, I'm moving offices like in June. I might consider it then.
The thing with those Berserk statues is I think that they're all like sold out through Sideshow, and you got to get them second hand now, right?
So that one is the Bloody. It was only offered from Prime One Studios, so I bought it from them, and this is way back before economy shipping.
So now with Prime One, if I order directly through their site, is it expensive to ship or is it not?
You, watch out. You have two choices. You can do standard shipping, which is pretty pricey. You also have to pay custom fees on that. If it's over $800, you pay about 5% of the total statue price to the courier, so to DHL or whoever. If you use economy, it takes 3 to 4 months longer, but it's usually anywhere from 20% to 50% cheaper, and you don't have to pay custom fees. But for a channel that reviews, a YouTube channel that reviews statues, economy is not a good way to go if it's a newer piece.
Yeah, for newer, but like those Berserk ones are all older pieces.
Yeah, Sideshow still has some of the ones on their website, though. So they still have a few, like the ones with those bloody skulls on the base, because I was thinking about I'm getting that itch where because I'm not getting any in, I'm surfing all the time looking for shit.
Yeah, that's the new Femto because it just got released, and they have the Slan on pre-order. They have pre-order for that as well.
You want to answer Hockey Town?
What exactly is an omnibus? So, I'll give you an example. An omnibus is a hardcover book that collects either an entire story of comic books. So this, for example, collects the Infinity Gauntlet, but it doesn't collect just issues 1 through 6 of Infinity Gauntlet. It collects everything that led up to it, every tie-in, and the aftermath. So it'll either be a collected edition for an entire storyline, or sometimes it'll just be the entire run from a creative team, like Todd McFarlane and David Michelini on Amazing Spider-Man, or Stan Lee and Steve Ditko on Amazing Spider-Man. So, and the thing about these, they're oversized too, so they're taller and wider than a traditional comic book or trade paperback.
Yeah, Jem got me back into those because when I was young, I read comics all the time. It was a huge part of my life, but they just kind of went away. But I figured, an Omni, man, you could get almost the whole story essentially. So I bought one and started reading, and then I think I got like 12 more. I've only read like not even half of them.
They're pretty addicting because it's like then you want every one for every character, and then you want every character, and then before you know it, you want every one. So it's kind of like statues in that sense.
But cheaper.
It can be, yeah.
No, we don't do that, Dustin. That's illegal. Yeah, so I don't know what Sev Warner says. Where I live, huge indigent population, huge homeless population. And they're just out there hanging out together, like 100, 200 people in a park together. I don't even know how you can combat that. You can't put them in a shelter where they're in bunk beds right next to each other. Hey, Steve, you're in Australia. Isn't Steve in Australia?
I don't know. Maybe.
That means it's already tomorrow, so he knows what the death counts are going to be for the virus. Yeah, so they send you a bill. Sometimes it's pay on service, Jerry. Sometimes they just send you the bill, and sometimes you don't get it right away. So the first notice you get is we're sending this to collections unless you pay it. JW, I saw you earlier. J-Dub's been having a tough time. Just his new statue room. You want to answer Elijah's question because it's about Sideshow X-Men, and I've heard you like those.
Which order would you buy them in? I don't know. That's a tough question, man, because you really have to buy them in the order that they're released. Otherwise, you run the risk of them selling out, like Rogues Exclusive or Psylocke altogether. But I think that's kind of a personal preference. Like me, I like more the characters that I recognized growing up with, like Wolverine or Cable, Rogue, Jean Grey. And then sometimes I start getting the other characters that I'm not as familiar with, but it kind of completes the line, like Emma Frost or Domino. I don't know if that probably doesn't help, but
so on that, just a recommendation. One bad thing about what's going on in the world is some people are going to need money. So some of those pieces, like the Rogue exclusive, you can probably find in the next month or two on eBay for retail. So honestly, that's the ones I would go after first. Have you heard of the adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters?
never.
It was a spinoff from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Jem actually has a video on that. You can go check it out because one of his number one regretted statue is one of my favorites.
Damn.
True story. Best statue out for pre-order right now from the top 3. All right, you take.
I'll take Sideshow since.
Yep.
So the best ones for pre-order. I mean, I guess. I feel like the Gambit Maquette is the one that's sticking out the most in my head.
I agree. It looks like their best statue ever.
Yeah, that's up there.
Prime 1. This isn't my personal favorite, but I think one of the most anticipated is probably the either Batman Who Laughs or that Lobo that Romel did.
Yeah, that Batman Who Laughs, that should be shipping soon, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to in May. XM, this is just my opinion. And are you getting Doc Ock, Jim?
Yeah.
I know you're not doing Spidey anymore. Yeah, I think that's, in my opinion.
I think XM is going to have some pieces that are going to be sleeper hits. I think like Magic is going to be a sleeper. Omega Red probably as well.
You get
because they're both.
Any of those?
Yeah, I'll get those, and those are both the first time a licensed company is doing those. And with the made to order, I'm sure there's not going to be a big edition size on either one of those, especially Magic. And I think they're going to come out dope, and then everybody's going to want them.
I think I got Omega Red. I think that was I think it was finalized like at 350 or something. And traditionally with XM Studios, anything under 400 doubles in value.
Yeah.
That's toilet paper, Dustin. If you guys need any, good luck. I have it all. Oh, Steve's in Seattle. Well, I was on the wrong side of the fucking world.
I think you were thinking about that other guy. His name, I can't think of right now, though.
No, not that guy. Who owns the restaurant?
No, not him. The guy, never mind.
Yeah, that's not that. Last kind of spell. Yes, I can't keep up with all these fucking people. But that's because they're awesome.
Yeah, that Dark Knight Prime 1 statue with the rifle looks amazing too, man. Prime 1.
I have the old one. I like the old one better. I don't like how his chest is pushing out in the new one.
I like the new one better, man. And also that Doom statue looks dope, man. I love that that cover for that first game, and it kind of looks like that's inspired from it.
Have you played that?
Yeah, I played that when it first came out. So when I was growing up, we had this kid who him and his dad were kind of like computer nerds, right? And they transformed like their garage into like this computer room. And like it even smelled like high tech, and it had like office carpet on the floor. And they would always have all the newest PC games, man. So like Doom or like Warcraft, like the old school ones. So I would go over there and play those shits.
Yeah, so I recently I was watching a YouTube channel where they were playing that game, playing the Doom Eternal game, and I was like, "Fuck, that's badass!" So I texted my 12-year-old son. I was at work. It was this week. I was like, "Have you seen this game? Have you played it?" And he's like, "No." So I come home a few days later. I was like, "Hey, did you look up that game?" He's like, "No, not yet." I was like, "Look it up, and if you want it, let me know."
Oh, so were you asking me about that or?
Yeah, Doom Eternal.
Oh no, I haven't got. I kind of want to get that. I recently played the 2016 Doom game. I really liked it.
Okay, I remember playing Doom growing up.
Yeah.
I mean, the original that was on the PC, and
Well, is that third Sentinel diorama available now?
on Iron Studios it is. It's not up on Sideshow
I'm
yet.
gonna wait for Sideshow, man.
Are you doing all three of them?
Yeah.
I'm just doing 1 and 3, and
Why
then I'm
would
gonna
you-
buy Gambit separate.
Why are you skipping 2?
I don't like the way Magneto looks. So paying for a half a Sentinel and only, essentially 2 Juggernaut and Gambit.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
it's
think that's
cheaper though, man. It's like $350 cheaper.
Well, dude, you're not hashtag restraint.
Well, I see all the shit you do buy, so when you don't buy something that you should be getting, it's kind of alarming.
I'm getting 1 and 3.
How many fucking skulls things do you need?
You mean like the Jack of the Dust shit?
Yeah.
Those are bad impulse buys at bad times. I think I'm done. I want the Darth Vader one though.
I had to stop doing the Funko Pop things, man, because it just was like, there's like cheap things, and then they're just impulse buys, and then before you know it, it's like taking up too much space and shit.
I know, Craig. I wasn't a fan of that one. I don't like the pose, and just not a fan.
I'm not really down for buying any new customs, man. Like, unless it's shipping right now, I don't really want nothing to do with it. I'm not trying to get married to some commissioner for 2 years for some fucking custom piece, man.
Why? Have you had any bad experiences?
Nah. Yeah, so I have the first Sentinel one through Spec Fiction, but I don't want to have to go again. I just want to make sure I get the shit fast. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have it after everybody else already has it and reviews it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so you want to hear a good story that is actually launching on my April 1st video? So I ordered Queen Studios Thanos, and I order all my Queen stuff other than my most recent Queen purchase. I actually ordered through Gem Mint store, but I'd ordered all my other Queen stuff at the time because through Spec Fiction. And I kept messaging the owner of Spec Fiction. I was like, hey, man, when's Thanos Bus coming? I need it. So finally he's like, okay, they're starting to come in. I was like, what's my balance? He's like, I don't know, but you probably paid the deposit. So this is how much shipping is. Just send me this much. So I sent it to him. And then next morning he messages me. He's like, I can't find your order. I didn't order it through him. I ordered it through someone else.
Damn.
So I know. And he already had a tracking number. It was going. It was already going. So it's like, fuck. But I was like, man, I trust you too much. He's like, I trust you too much.
Yeah. No, he's a good guy.
But what's ironic is the piece of shit company I ordered from is charging more, is marking up the shipping and profiting on the shipping.
Damn.
But it is what it is. Right now is a really hard time to practice restraint, especially if you're home a lot. It is. Are you looking at statues, Gem? You looking at eBay?
Not really. I don't really have anything that I'm looking for right now. I'm kind of looking at the Sideshow Maquette Sentinel just to kind of go with the other ones I have.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, remember I was telling you I was selling it to someone else? It's Jerry.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was the parking lot deal I made this week.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the guy, huh?
Yeah, don't worry, it was broken. So
My
But he
other
didn't
one
know
was
till later.
my other one was broken too. You didn't buy
The
it
one
from
you
me.
had?
You didn't buy it from me, did you?
No. Yeah, you used to have, because you reviewed it before, didn't you?
Yeah.
So what's that like, rebuying all these statues you used to have?
So I've done it now twice with Wolverine and with Mystique. I just don't do a review for it, so it's kind of not stressful. You kind of just get it, put it together, and that's it. 1, 2, 3. And I have the Apocalypse coming in next week that I got it from Cartel from Hell. So
Which one? Sideshow?
Yeah. Because I got him into the omnibus stuff, and now it's like he's into that more than he's into the statues. So I had these set of books that are like really expensive that he wanted, so we did a trade for him.
Let's see. Barricade. I want to know the answer to this question too. That Spider-Man you reviewed. Do you like that better or Sideshows?
I like the custom better. I do. I was actually thinking about getting rid of this Sideshow one or using it for like maybe a giveaway or something. You know why? Also because it's kind of next to all these Spider-Man custom pieces, so it makes more sense having it, as well. So it's like I got it there next to Doppelganger, Demo Goblin, Hobgoblin, Agent Venom.
So that commission line with all those, that's done with Spidey ones, right? In the 1/4 scale.
Yeah, actually, all those ones, they all are the same factory and everything.
And Venom shipping next, right?
Yeah, Venom's on a boat right now. I'm getting one too.
And I'm sure you'll beat me.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not really in control of it. I might not.
All right.
I'm not trying to pull any strings to get it sooner.
What percentages of actually not too many. Well, I'm always drinking, so I don't know how you answer that. No, I'm not a stock market guy, but I have a lot of I do have a lot tied up from the past, and it's just I don't even want to look anymore. I think last I looked, I was down like 70 grand in like 3 weeks, so it's just not even worth looking. But one of my businesses, I told Jem this, is like losing thousands of dollars a day. Yeah, that ticks me off. A lot of companies are doing that. Jem, yeah, I'll leave it at that. The company Jem's a big fan of, I think, does that, and I'll leave it at that.
Is it?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
I'll tell you offline.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of money tied up, so I can't say that.
Yeah.
All right. What books did you trade for the Apocalypse?
I traded the Usagi Yojimbo's set. I know you're probably like, who the fuck is that?
I don't even know who that is.
It's like it's weird. It's like a Western manga, so it's like a black and white kind of animalistic kind of characters. You probably have seen Usagi Yojimbo as the rabbit that you see sometimes in the Ninja Turtles stuff back in the day. Like everyone had the toy from the Turtles that was that white rabbit.
Let's see. I did get an omnibus game. I don't have a lot of time, and I know everyone says that. I will have to get less sleep. Did you get that Venom custom that went up that sold out in 15 seconds?
No, which one is that?
Let me get a picture here without revealing it. Hang on.
I didn't even see it. Do I know who's making it?
I mean, you should.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've seen it.
Okay. Actually, you know what? It's a group that's pretty strict about sharing pics, so I don't want to throw it up here.
I don't think I'm really in any groups right now. Maybe just the one that does like the ones that I just mentioned. Yeah,
it's a they had a Delato and a McFarlane. They're both museum and they're kits only. Sold out in 15 seconds, like an ES total of between the both of like 150. Damn. It was one of the fastest sellouts I've ever seen.
They're getting it in.
I got both, but I hate kits, man.
Yeah, kits are. I'm done with that bullshit.
You're going to review that Apocalypse, right, Jim?
Yeah, I'm gonna, because I didn't review the other one I had, and the other one I had is the first premium format that I ever had in hand. So it's kind of going to be cool to review it, I think.
I have Justin. Actually, I recently told Jem about it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Have you, Jem?
Have I not even done the video? I can't think of that. No, I don't think I've had one that was. There was almost one. The Iron Studios Punisher. I almost didn't do it because his whole leg was broken, but it actually still stood together when I kind of placed it on. So I still reviewed it. I'm trying to think if there was another one. No, that was the worst breakage I had that was going to make it difficult to review.
He said the V word.
Mm.
Let's see. Sleep is overrated. That's a Rabbit Ninja who's making it. Mr. X, did you keep your I'll talk about that. I will gladly talk about this. I can't fucking wait to talk about this. Do you know what happened?
No.
All right. So, Custom Group, great customer service. I get my first piece from them, and it's a Michael Myers piece, and it's not very good, so I give it a true review.
Mm.
Someone shares a screenshot with me saying that I use bad lighting to make it look bad. Then I get a Gamorrean guard from them, and I actually give it a pretty favorable review, but I comment that the paint's not the best.
Oh, I think I did see that big that green Star Wars statue.
Yeah. So they comment that they don't appreciate me giving false opinions out.
Mm. How can an opinion be false?
Yeah, it's a misleading opinion is the exact words they use. So then, and I'm sure the person's going to see this, they came out with a custom Mando statue that sold out in 1 minute. I got one. They do orders through their website. I got one.
Got him.
Then they said there was an error with your order. Unfortunately, it was sold out, and they canceled my order.
For a custom.
Nobody else, just mine.
Mm.
Then the next day they said we're going to increase the ES because there was such high demand. Well, once again, I'm pretty slick on the computer. I got it. Once again, there was an error with your order. We're going to cancel it and give your money back.
There was an error with your order.
You do the math.
That shit was whack as fuck anyway, that green Star Wars statue.
So I'm just saying. That's what happened. I'm just saying.
Yo.
You can make your own conclusions.
Whatever, man. I mean, these people.
Yeah, Triple C won a Mr. X shirt.
I saw that. But is that Triple C? Is that Triple C from Instagram? Is that Monty or is that somebody else? Cosplay Comics and Cons. I don't think he ever answered me. I asked him last time.
Yeah, but yeah, let's wrap it up here in about 15 minutes. You cool with that?
Yeah.
It'll be nice to not have a hangover tomorrow. But yeah, so when I gave him my misleading opinion, I did apologize publicly. I said, moving forward, I won't say what I think. I asked if they could let me know in advance what I'm supposed to say during my reviews. Yeah, that's a big turnoff to me. I mean, I'm sorry. I've been involved with some art direction and stuff, with some statues before. Not everybody's gonna like it. If they're not, I mean, here's a good one. I actually just talked about this in a video I filmed today. OG Sideshow Doom on Throne. I think it's horrible. I think it's horrible. I wouldn't pay the $350 retail for it, other than as an investment to flip it, because I know I could get more money. That's the only reason I would.
Is it underscaled as well?
I think it is. And that's just my opinion. There are people out there that it's their most precious piece and they would pay $3,000 for it. And they have a different opinion, which that's the way the world works. But for anyone to put out a statue that maybe they had a part in making, or they were completely in charge of it, to think that, everyone doesn't love it is simple arrogance.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the way the world works. I mean,
you know what I always say? Go to your favorite song on YouTube and look how many thumbs downs it has.
Yep. But go to your favorite restaurant and look at how many 1-star reviews it has about the taste of the food.
But that's your favorite restaurant. How can people not like that?
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Let's see here. Roger's in the house.
I see Triple C is not the same guy I was talking about.
No, I know he's a big supporter on my channel.
Yeah,
you know what's interesting to me? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I see him around as well.
You know what I love? I love how active the chat is tonight. We got a lot of people really active. There's only 85 people watching, which usually it's like between 100 and 150 on my channel. I'm not, Jem, who does 200 to 300 on a Sunday morning. But I'm wondering why it's lower. I'm wondering if people really they're just cooped up at home and they're tired of shit. I know my YouTube views have been down. Have yours been down?
Yeah, I had a big upswing too at like this time last month, and it it went down. I'm trying to figure out a way to get back in it, but I thought people would have been home watching more, but I guess not. I guess people have like real life shit to worry about, you know?
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Are you watching a lot of news stuff on YouTube? I am.
Yeah, and I usually I've never really been into that, but lately I've been checking it out because trying to figure out, are they giving us money, or just trying to figure out when we're gonna be going back to normal and shit like that.
So I walked into the kitchen the other day and Mrs. X was like, so the stimulus package was announced or approved. And I was like, I know. She's like, so there's a calculator we can use. And I was like, no. Like you and I talked on the phone this week.
Yeah.
No, not even close. Yeah. It's, and what's funny though, is like I said, I have a business that's losing thousands of dollars a day. So honestly, that money would help. It would.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
So it has to go off your 2018 tax return because you didn't do taxes yet, right?
No, yeah, because I've been putting off my 2019 because
so I just did my taxes and I already got the refund and everything, man. I'm good to go over here, man.
Well,
I'll get money. I'll get money for the stimulus shit.
I wasn't gonna ask. I was about to ask. That's why I stopped.
Nah, I'm straight, man. My shit. I'm doing all right.
You're sneaky. Damn straight.
It's not sneaky.
Yeah.
It's just hey, it's kind of like how Donald Trump does it. What do you say? Remember when he was running for president and they were like, you don't pay taxes, and he was like, that's because I'm smart.
No, I agree, and I don't want to get into a political argument, but
no, I'm not a political guy either.
Yeah, just saying the word Trump, makes some certain people excited and certain people pissed off. But it's the system that's flawed. If they can have a billionaire pay less taxes than I do, then that's the system. And if I was a billionaire and I could not pay taxes, and I believe everybody in this chat would agree, we would not pay it either.
I'm just happy that at the beginning of 2019, I set all this shit up under an LLC. Everything goes through that. Everything goes out through that.
So I need to do that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who paints your statues? Who's painting your Wolverine? Can you share who's painting your samurai?
Yeah, he was actually in the chat. He's doing an amazing job. It's going to be the best samurai Wolverine painted in the world. It's the model Vault.
Where is he in the States?
He's in Canada.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've used Uncle Joe Painter before. He did a good job. And who else? I've used who's the guy that does a lot of those customs?
Carlos
Fariza, yeah.
Yep. I have like 7 pieces with him right now, and then I have some pieces with Jason in Chicago. But most good painters are backed up at least a year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think they will, Hugo. So Jem and I have had this conversation just in general. The economy drops every 10 years. We were actually due for one about 2 years ago. And this is probably going to be the kicker to it. I mean, it's just the realism of it. So if you're going to sell, you need to sell now, or you need to hold on to it for 2 or 3 years. But if you have funds to buy, this next 12 months is going to be a time to get pieces. I would not pay any don't pay above retail for any licensed piece right now. You will be able to get it for retail in the next year. Just my opinion.
Well, here's my thing. Like, isn't China kind of back to normal already, or what's going on over there?
Yeah, they are. And so here's the other thing too. A lot of people talk about what's fake news. I actually have spoken to 2 people in China this week. They are fully running.
So I mean, that makes me think that it's not going to last that long over here. If they're already, and they had such a bad case of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. It's not that with statues, Jem. It's with people that are screwed out of their jobs now, and their business is going to fail.
Yeah, but I think about how much we are hiring is going to happen as soon as this shit is over with. I mean, there's going to be a lot of opportunity, I think.
While I completely agree with you, that's not the country we live in. I mean,
Also, you're right. Look at like comic shops, for instance. A lot of comic shops are going to have a very difficult time the longer it gets drawn out. So, what's going to happen? Those people are not going to open up a new comic shop. They're done.
Yep. And here's the realism of it. I mean, right now, part of it's the millennial effect. Part of it, not all of it, but we have a society of people that just don't want to work hard. I mean, and I think part of it is upbringing. I mean, one of the reasons I work my ass off 80 hours a week is because my father did. And he wasn't as successful, but he worked his ass off. And, you know, nowadays you see people who like call in sick once a week and barely work 40 hours. And it's just the society we live in. And those people aren't going to be eager to get back. I agree that the economy, once all this passes, will boom big because people will want to go out to bars and have fun, and they're going to want to go to football games. But that's going to be the people who were able to financially manage through this, whether they were essential jobs or if they just had a cash, stock somewhere. But a lot of people that buy statues, that buy 2 or 3 or 5 statues a year, they're not buying another statue till 2022.
Yeah,
just my opinion. So I don't think the statue market is going to die, but it's been going like this. That's not going to happen anymore.
It's funny because a lot of things needed a course correction, man. The statue hobby, the comic book hobby, like comics being $5 each and not the best quality, like that shit something got to give. And then all the political shit that's going on in comics is crazy. And then the statue game is oversaturated. All these $1,000 pieces are better, and like all these custom groups getting out of hand and getting the soup Nazis fucking egomaniac syndrome. It's getting crazy.
Dustin, are you physically on respirators? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Jeremy, Model Vault, he just commented right above you. He has a channel, and you can see the progress on the Samurai Wolverine that I was speaking of.
Can't find it.
I mean, look at the statue game with companies like PCS who had to like cancel 3 statues due to lack of interest and like all this kind of bullshit, you know?
Damn, see what Matt Mallory just said? Coworker just died.
Damn, of Corona?
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I like that. That was pretty badass. If you owe child support, you ain't getting no fucking stimulus check. Amen to that.
Damn.
Hate the fame. So no books coming through Amazon, right?
Right. No, because Diamond distributes to them. But what's interesting is DC Comics is the only major publisher that hasn't kind of admitted that they're going to stop. And I think they recently put something out to say they're going to find another way to get their books to comic shops.
Yeah, I saw that. I think it was in your group, Jim. That like Walmart. I mean, who knows?
If Walmart closes and McDonald's closes, you know we're in trouble.
The world's over. Walmart won't ever fucking close. You know, that's the other thing. So I was sitting there last night or the night before. Everything was kind of catching up to me. And I told my wife, I'm like, I'm just exhausted mentally and emotionally. And I'm going to work. I'm just going to an office that has 12 people in it. And we're doing safety zones. We're doing things differently to, avoid contact. And she's like, you got to remember this though. You're going there every day, and you're making good money, and that's minimal risk. Where people are going to work at grocery stores making $15 an hour or less.
Yeah,
much higher risk. I'm like, that's a good point.
No, Venompool was not one of the canceled PCS pieces. Surprisingly, they canceled Slain, Shao Kahn on Throne, and Raiden. But I think they really canceled the 2 Mortal Kombat pieces because I guess Jerry and Macaluso and the new owner have some kind of disagreement or something, and he wouldn't turn over the prototype or something like that.
We should be fine by June. I think so, Slick. I think everything will be back up and running by mid-May to June.
Superman Kelly said all McDonald's closed 4 days ago in the UK. What? But that's the UK. They ain't gonna close McDonald's around here.
No, McDonald's is more important than weed. His name is Jason Fielder. He's S7 Customs. Check that out. I know he's about a year and a half out though. When we all doing a commission together, we have you not seen our tastes? We have completely different tastes in statues. That would be horrible. You're laughing at it now. Let's see. Yep. No, I agree with that, Tanner. I think, part of the reason, wow, we're backlogged here. He says that is we were told we could do whatever we want in life, but there has to be garbage men. There has to be electricians. There has to be construction workers who all, for the record, can make $100,000 a year. It's just not pretty work. It's just not sitting behind a computer. Yeah. No, Dustin was kidding. He's not on respirators.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. Hey, man, nothing's too soon. You can joke about everything. Soup Nazis. You're way ahead of me. My most anticipated license piece is probably Prime 1, Batman Metal versus Joker Dragon.
Oh, yeah. I would never buy that.
See? Exact different. Wait, we're going to... The hit in the economy is going to do... Yeah, so I think, first of all, I don't envy anyone having to make decisions about the virus, whether you're a business owner or you run the country or a state. But they have two options, and I've said this before. Option number one is you keep businesses open and you practice social distancing and you gamble that it won't take millions of lives. Or option number two is you destroy the economy and you for sure slow the virus down. And then when the virus is slowed down, you say, see, it's because we destroyed the economy to stop it. So I think either way, it's a whole decision. Do you gamble with millions of lives or do you destroy the economy to stop it? What would you do, Jem?
Damn. I don't know.
I mean, essentially, that's the choices our leaders in the world have.
They can't have everybody get sick at once is the thing. Like, okay, quarantine yourself is not going to stop the virus. It's just, what are they trying to do? Bend the curve, right? Which makes sense, but how long do you do it? When do you open the floodgates of everybody going back into the public and it just starts all over again, right? I mean.
Yeah, no, well, and I actually watched an interview with Trevor Noah and Dr. Fauci today, the infectious disease guy that's always at the conferences. He said they haven't proved that you can't be reinfected, but as an expert in this field, he would bet anything that you're immune once you have it.
Oh, wow. But what about the flu? You don't get immune to that shit.
Well, there's different strains. That's why it's a different flu shot each year. That's why this is COVID-19. No, Henry, I'm sticking with just the custom one I have. Not Henry, Stewart. Sorry, Stewart.
Henry Stewart.
Oh, fuck. No, Stuart Murray was talking about a Henry Cavill bust. Don't worry, Henry Stewart's not in the chat.
I ain't worried.
That would get you excited, huh?
Nah.
I hauled diamonds underground. Damn.
Are they conflict
Jeff
diamonds?
Rhodes out. Thanks, man. XM Dark Seed up for PO. Jem, any of you?
I don't think so. I haven't heard anything about it.
You saw that in New York, right?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was. I want to get it. I want to get it.
There you go. Answer that question, Jem.
So the thing is about DC, like I like DC, but I don't know. First of all, I don't really have the space to collect another line. I have a big X-Men area, big Spider-Man area. I don't really have the space, and it's expensive, man, to try to collect everything. I don't know.
But it's doable.
I would one day. I might pick up the recent sideshow like PFs or something like that and put together a wall.
I read Dustin's comment. I thought he said, I'm going to dinner.
With two guys? No,
I just thought I'm going to dinner. I'm like, oh, that'll be fun. Yeah, so actually the video I have launching Monday was I had a birthday this week. And When my birthday came, my wife says, "I'll take you anywhere you want to go." I'm like, "Thanks, I really appreciate that." Whole fucking state's locked down. Have you seen that in hand?
No, but that's the only like comic version Iron Man out there, man. Like, if I were to get an Iron Man statue, that would be the one. Because everything else is always like the movie version.
I agree with you, Cody. I think, and here's the other thing. I think, you know, how many people have it in the U.S. right now? Like 30, like 60,000, or I don't remember anymore.
I don't know.
But I honestly think that there's millions that have had it already, and I don't mean like in the last few weeks. I think in November, December, January, I think millions had the virus.
I wasn't sick. I know a lot of people were saying that they were really sick at the end of last year, at the beginning of this year.
Yeah, I honestly, it's still bad. I still agree with the lockdowns. I do. I mean, I agree. I don't agree with the fucking tactics the media is using.
Well, the media, you know, I think we can relate as people who try to make content. It's like you're always looking for what's the next video going to be, man. What's something that's popular right now? What's people like? What are people talking about? And the media just takes it to a whole nother level with like, all right, let's do it about this, and then boom, they cause all this panic.
But here's the realism, Jim. You said this in a video before. Negative videos get more views.
Yeah, look at the news. It's really all bad news, right?
It is. But how many of your videos are negative? Less than 1%?
Like 3 videos.
Yeah. And could more be? Absolutely. I mean, you can make half of them easily.
What's funny is I'm not even a negative person. I'm usually the guy that's like, oh, this was a little bit broken. All right, whatever. You know what I mean? So it would be so fake if I always try to make it negative. And then it wouldn't even make sense. Like, why do you even buy statues if you hate every single one of them? Like, why even buy them, you know?
Well, you know, the video you showed me today or yesterday, the PewDiePie, I started watching some of his other stuff, and one of them, he had a graph on it on this is how you build YouTube videos. Unless you want to be negative, then you'll go straight up.
He said like what, hate, and the other one was like clout or something like that. He's like,
yeah, he's right.
I saw that same one. That's funny, man.
Yeah, it's just. But here's my question. So obviously, you know how the news gets their money is they get money from advertisements. Right. Well, half the advertisements are anti-corona stuff. That who's paying for these?
Right.
All right. We'll see if we can catch up with the comments here, and then we'll call it a night. But new Hush Batman. We haven't discussed it, Sam. I think it's awesome. I know they have the rib cage issue, which I'm confident they're going to fix because it was ugly as fuck. But I bought it. I think that it'll be one of the best Batmans ever.
So, but don't you think it looked a little bit better in the teaser than when we seen it in the full light reveal? It kind of didn't look as good anymore.
I agree, but I loved the heads they showed at the last minute.
But I feel like they have too many heads. Like, so a couple of them look just like the same, you know?
Well, I'm either going to display the toilet paper one or the unmasked version.
But does he even wear that in Hush? I read Hush and I don't really remember much of it, but I'm pretty sure that was the villain that wore the wraps on his face.
Well, I think it's neat because it's different. But
yeah,
Joe in the house. What's up, Joe? Remember Joe? Met Joe in New York.
I just talked to him the other day because I had some of his books for like 6 months.
What's your favorite statue, Jim?
Spawn.
Wait. Oh shit! I was gonna see if we can guess each other. I was gonna guess that.
And is yours still Silver Surfer?
Yeah. Do you think your new Spawn coming in is gonna beat it?
I think it looks better made. Is that what's the word I'm looking for? It looks like it's
better than the render.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I think it looks better, but I don't think that it'll ever be better than the original Spawn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's going to be a dope ass statue. The details look incredible. The paint looks great, and it's not the original Spawn, right? At the end of the day, it's going to be hard for me to say I like that one better than that one. You know what I mean?
So that's a good question, Tanner. I every day for lunch I eat out, and I do a mix of things. What I know that seems like it's off topic, but it's really on topic. Every day for lunch I usually eat out Monday through Friday.
Where do you go? What are your top spots?
Freddy's, which I've told you that before. It's a burger joint.
We don't have it. Yeah.
God, I'm trying to think. A barbecue joint that's local.
Mm-hmm.
We're really eclectic, man. We do everything. We do some chain stuff. We do Olive Garden. We do Ted Montana's.
Where do you go with your team?
Yeah, I'll take one or two of my managers, and then we expense it to the business usually. So
that's what you need to be doing with everything else.
Well, I can expense that stuff, but not this stuff. But anyway, since this happened, I'm still doing that, but I'm going to I'm specifically targeting places that are franchise owned or they're locally owned. And like when I met Jerry in the back alley parking lot, I got a barbecue sandwich. I paid $20 total, which is a ripoff. Mm-hmm. But they're hurting, man. I mean, if you have the money, you need to support your local people right now. You have to get through this. You got to help them out. Like, don't you agree, Jem? If you had a local comic book store you could support right now?
Yeah, 100%, man. Because a lot of those places I might not be able to bounce back, but I don't really know. Is the stimulus going to help them now? And are they going to be able to stay in business with that or what?
No, they haven't. I don't know what it depends on the small business stuff. I mean, they can get a loan from the SBA depending on what's going on. But even if it doesn't help them save their business, that $10 or $700 or $20 or whatever profit they make on that will help feed their families. So if you can afford to support people and pay a little bit more right now for some essential stuff or non-essential stuff like statues, you should do it. Just my opinion, even though it's a fact. Oh, Beta Ray's in the future. So it's tomorrow, Beta Ray, for you. Were there a lot of deaths overnight? Let us know. Superman Kelly's. So Superman Kelly is not Stewart. I always get those two confused because they're both Superman fans and they're both in the UK. Mm-hmm. See, Slick Colt had coronavirus already.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Triple C's. Yeah, me. Oh, I can't stand watching the media, but I can't stop either. God, we are not going to fucking catch up with these comments, Jem. Yeah, gym owners. I feel bad for gym owners, man. Prime One Pennywise.
That's not really my thing.
Huh?
That's not really my thing. Pennywise.
I'm getting the busts, the heads.
I would be too freaked out walking by that stuff, man.
What's your favorite videos of your own and of each other? That's a good question.
My favorite videos of yours are the hater comment videos, easily. I think they're so fun. I want to do them, but usually if I get, when I get those type of comments, I still get them. I just block them now. I'm like, I'm not even going to waste my time going back and forth with them anymore.
You just like them because I always quote you.
Nah, that's not why I like them. I just think it's funny. I don't know. I think that they're just entertaining.
So what's your favorite video of yours that you've done?
I always think the latest video is the best video I ever did. And then if I look at a video from 2 weeks ago, that was once my favorite video, I'm like, God, this is terrible, man.
How many times do you film a video and you're like, fuck, that'll do? And then how many times are you like, God, I can't wait to launch this one?
So a lot of my recent statue reviews, Fee will even tell you, I go back and I'm like, fuck, I don't like how this came out. Like in my head, like the way it happened. But every time I edit it, I'm always like, oh, okay, we can work with that. It's not too bad. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just not feeling it. And I feel like it's going to come out bad, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. My favorite ones that you do, or my favorite one that you've done, shit. I don't know. I don't watch your channel.
That's a lie.
Shit, I don't know, man. I can't pick mine or yours. Sorry, Jerry. Super J's in the house. Omega Red. So I watched Dr. Fauci today say that any pills
No
uh,
ibuprofen, right?
he said he wouldn't take it. So well, that's enough for me. So we went and bought Tylenol that day, or I told my wife to go buy some Tylenol just in case. And she comes home. She's like, shit, I bought Tylenol PM. It's the only thing they had left. I was like, well, that's good. If I have the coronavirus, I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Barb is using my real name. Shame on you, Barb.
Mm.
What's up, though?
Using the government name.
Isn't new to Johan. It's been around for years. I saw that.
Yeah, I saw
Hockey
that.
Town. Go ahead.
No. Oh, hold on. Appreciate the videos, guys. Gives me something to look forward to during the caravan virus.
Remember, we're not allowed to call it by its real name.
Why is that? Because you get demonetized?
It's like Voldemort.
Oh, okay.
No. So it happened when it first came out. This was like early January in my office. Someone called it something funny, and they didn't call it Corona, and we're like, "What'd you call it?" And he's like, "I don't know what the fuck it's called," and it just started from there. So we always call it something else, with the real name.
Yeah, I feel like when I first started hearing it, it was like the what virus, and then I'm like, oh, Corona, like the beer, and then like now it's easy to say, but.
Hey, you want to get some thumbs down? You ready? The Chinese virus.
I was gonna say in the beginning, I forgot, but me and you on a video together, thumbs down are incoming.
Yeah. Well, we had one the second that it was launched. Remember?
But they took it off though. It wasn't there. When I looked at it today, it wasn't there.
Speaking of which, yeah, hit that like or dislike button. But what's I forgot what I was going to say. What do you guys think of the creation they're doing Superman for tomorrow? I'm not sure what you're asking.
I haven't seen that one either.
The Honorary. I haven't seen it.
Oni Creations, right?
You drinking Fireball, Barb? We'll be disappointed if you're not. It's when we're so behind on comments, we don't know what they were saying. Is this what it's? Well, on Sundays, I guess you have two of you running through comments, right?
Yeah, no, it is a lot. But we kind of do it the same way. I kind of do what you're doing now, and I'm like going in order and highlighting, and she's looking at just the current stuff, you know.
Roger wants to know which omnibus do you consider your creme de? I actually want to know the answer to that too.
Man, I don't know. So like I have favorite ones, but my favorite one is not valuable, but like the Spider-Man versus Venom omnibus is my favorite one. But the creme de la creme is I think stuff like the X-Men Volume 1, like the original run from the 60s. There's 2 volumes for that. I have a lot of what they would call grails in the omnibus world, like Hickman's Fantastic Four books and Hickman's Avengers omnibus. But me, I really like if I had to pick one to go on a desert island with, I would pick Spider-Man vs. Venom.
Now I got to get that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
X-Cross. I'm not saying states specifically, but I agree with you. You know, $1,200 is like 1/4 of some people's monthly rent.
Oh, if you're in New York, that's not even going to get you. You're not going to be able to do shit with that.
Yeah, I think the hotel I was in a different hotel than you, but you could like touch the walls, and it was like $400 a night.
It was terrible, man. I couldn't even do it. I was with Fee too, man, and like there was only a bed. There was no place to really like work or anything. I mean, there was like some kind of small chair and a table, but I was like, I need like an office space, man. I'm even trying to edit videos and shit.
Yeah, you bastard. So I remember New York Comic Con, you got that statue tour video up so quick, man.
Yeah.
I think I was still filming before the con opened when you uploaded it. Jem's Iceman video is the best one, says Slick Colt. Yep, Draven, this is where I'm holding up at. Holding up? So so here's the whole toilet paper theory. People subconsciously didn't know they're going to need it, but I think it was either you or Fee posted this in your group. We're all eating like shit now. I mean, seriously.
Mm-hmm. That's
why you need all the toilet paper.
Yeah, X-Men Age of Apocalypse is a good one, a nice nostalgic one. Is there a better X-Men omnibus? I mean, that's going to be like a preference thing, but I think it's definitely a good one to get. I think I would recommend to get the Uncanny X-Force omnibus too, but I don't remember if the reprint already came out or not. No, yeah, it did, and it's sold out again. Meaningful and cherished collectible. You go first, because I don't even think I have one.
So mine is actually, if you watch my room tour, it is that helmet that my wife got me. It's the only of the 500 collectibles I have. It's the only one she bought for me. So I think that's why, and because we were actually at that game together.
I didn't really have one. I mean, I think, you know what, I really like my framed Marvel Masterpiece set. It's not an expensive card set. It's just kind of like what got me into the hobby as a kid, and it looks dope framed up on the wall.
Yeah, I love your new setup, man. That picture you showed the other day.
Yeah.
Damn, Barb had breakfast at 1 p.m.
So I did a video. I think I put it up yesterday. I said it's the world's best comic book room. Or no. So were you offended by that, Mr. X?
No.
That I claimed it was the world's best?
No, since I'm a Gem Mint member, I actually I got a notification of the video like a week ago when you filmed it. I just didn't watch it till you launched it. Why do you think I was offended? I'm offended by everything you do. Don't you know that? We're mortal enemies.
No, because I purposely did like a clickbaity title, but I always wondered if my friends were offended.
Takes a lot to offend me. You can tell me my wife is very, very ugly and my children are very, very ugly, and I laugh.
Well, I would never say that.
Gem Custom Spawn was fire.
Well, hopefully the next custom spawn is going to be fire as well.
What's the over-under if XM Cyclops will be overscaled?
Yo, what are they doing, right? Well, here's the thing. If you're getting all the XM X-Men line, they're going to be all scaled. So that's the thing. Actually, I filmed a video. I'm like, I didn't film the whole thing. I just filmed the close-ups that I wanted to use on is the XM Wolverine overscaled? And the thing is, yeah, I mean, it's bigger than the Sideshow one, but who's to say that the Sideshow is the authority and what is the right scale, right?
So I just filmed, I got that custom Rogue that's launching tomorrow. And I did it. I also filmed an Extrumble between that and the Sideshow Maquette. Sideshow Maquette's overscaled, dude. I never knew.
On the Rogue?
Yeah.
So, and the XM, here's a spoiler, it is overscaled because it makes him be about 5'6", whereas Sideshow has him as 5'3", and in the comics he's 5'3".
Who?
XM Wolverine versus Sideshow Wolverine.
Oh, Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Sideshow Rogue Maquette is overscaled. Seriously, take her head. You have her, right?
I'm looking at it right now.
Take her head and put it next to some other pieces. She's overscaled.
Well, she has a big perm. So is it the perm?
No, it's her face. It's her face.
That Rogue piece is incredible, though. But she doesn't look overscaled next to other people. I even have her next to Wolverine, who's super small, and it doesn't look bad.
I think I said in the video, I'm guessing she's about 10%. I mean, and she's yeah. So you really can't tell.
XM Wolverine, from what I can tell, looks like to be about 3 inches taller if they were standing at regular height or whatever. But his head's bigger, but his fists are very similar, and the Logan biceps are bigger. So it's kind of also like the proportions and the anatomy is going to be slightly different based on the artist as well,
No, I agree. And if it's not noticeable next to other pieces, not like that fucking Mystique.
So Mystique, though, Mystique looks like she would go good next to Brown Wolverine.
I have both. I could put them next to each other.
We should do it.
Right, well, they're way behind cases and shit. I am going to sell my XM Mystique, though. I like Sideshows better.
I got that one again, and I got the custom head.
What about your Fleer 92? I think that's targeted at you because I don't know.
Fleer 92 is dope. But that's not what got me into comic, though.
I love these fucking virus names, by the way, guys. Oh, Trevor is eating bacon ranch Brussels sprouts.
That sounds good.
What's the best statue deal you ever got?
I got one.
Yeah,
What do you got?
you go first.
There you go. I got ice in my mouth.
All right, I got the Prime One Studios Beast Wars Megatron for free. It's a 50. It retailed at 1,100, and it sells for 2,000. I got it for free.
I think the best deal I got was the Sideshow Wolverine exclusive. So I had it, and I sold it when I sold all my pieces, and then I had X-23 on pre-order, and she was coming in, and I mentioned on a live video, I wish I still had Wolverine so I can have them together for the video. And someone hit me up and was like, "Yo, I'll sell you mine for $300." And at the time, it was going for like over $700 because it sold out on the exclusive. So I was like, "Hell yeah, fuck it!" I paid the shipping too. I think I paid $350 for it. So I thought that was a good deal.
I remember that you didn't review the original piece; you reviewed the new one, right?
No, I reviewed the original one, and then I won one at New York Comic Con that I never opened. It was sealed, and I used it for a giveaway. And then I ended up buying the same, not that same one, but I bought the Wolverine statue again when I ended up putting the X-Men collection together.
So Steve Pollock just made the best comment of the night.
That's gonna look. Yeah, you don't want to have those next to each other.
It's so true.
Yeah, that Magneto, it's a shame because that's such a fucking incredible piece, man.
So actually, I told you I filmed today the best throne statues, and I think I even said he would probably be number 1 or number 2 if he was scaled correctly.
Yeah,
and he's not number 1 or number 2.
So I wonder why. I guess one custom group is making a Magneto on Throne, but
three of them are.
But why did it take them so long? Right? That should have been the first one. I guess they were just trying to do other characters first.
Well, I think there's so many other Magneto options out there, and yeah, so 3 of them are doing them. I've ordered 2 of them, and the third one hasn't gone up for PO yet. But DJ Joe Mar Flipside's in the house. Half-fast reviews. He got his Captain America for a good price. He actually won my 2,000 sub giveaway.
There you go.
I think I even paid shipping for him.
Well, I guess I did win that Wolverine statue from Sideshow as well. And I wasn't even invited to the thing that I was at. That's the funniest part of that.
All right. Anonymous's in France, man. How you doing? You staying safe? I know France is on the hot list right now. Yeah, I saw something today, an article. So U.S. is number 1 in coronavirus cases. Quantity, if you look at per capita, we're actually 6th. But the media won't tell you that. Media will tell you we're number 1.
Or they don't tell you all those cases of people that have beat the coronavirus. That have been bounced back from that shit.
All right. So we finally caught up. We got a lot of people watching, but I think we're going to call it a night. Appreciate you coming on, Jem. We're actually really excited that it's early and I get to go spend more time with the fam. But can you share what you got dropping tomorrow, or is it too secret?
No, actually, tomorrow's Sunday, so I don't drop videos. I'll do a live stream with Fee. So we'll do that probably around 11 a.m. Eastern or so. And what we got going on this week? We got some fun stuff going on. We got like a Berserk anime review that me and her filmed. A lot of people are into that Berserk shit, man.
It's cool. It is neat. I mean, I need to get in the comics more. But
you said you didn't like the anime, or did you not watch it?
I haven't watched it, man.
Oh.
My DVR is constantly 90% full, man, and it holds like 500 hours. I can't catch up.
That shit is dope, man.
Tomorrow I got the custom Rogueverse Sentinel, not Franco's, the other one dropping. So,
did that Franco one ship yet?
They did the drop test today. If you were in the group, you would know that. Oh,
I was in the group. I got forcefully ejected.
Yeah, but that'll be that's my most anticipated piece of the year. So
I'm looking forward to that Spawn one, man. Let's make sure that thing gets sent out ASAP.
Yeah, mine gets here on Thursday, I think.
Damn,
Thursday.
so it already got shipped.
Yeah.
Dope. All right.
So-
Cool.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks, Jem. Thank you.